All right, so we've gone over a lot of different examples of combining trig expression, using trig identities and expressions. This is practice time. I want you to practice. I want you to write down this problem. And we already showed an example of this, in example 3 or 4, okay? Cosine theta plus tangent theta sine theta. And I want you to simplify that as much as you can do. So I want you to pause the video, okay? Pause the video and work through this, figure out your answers, talk to one another, share answers, and then press play again and we'll go through the answer. All right, so now that you've worked through this, okay, I'm not going to go into like super in-depth detail on every little step here. I'm going to show you probably the easiest way to do this. The first thing you'd want to do is take the tangent and write that as sine theta over cosine theta. Turn this into sines and cosines. All right, so we change that. We get cosine theta plus this times sine theta. And then we multiply these fractions together right here. All right, so this becomes sine squared theta over cosine theta. We're going to bring down the cosine theta. Okay, so now we have this. So we think about our strategies that we're going to use, and now we're going to combine fractions. So we're going to say cosine over 1, let's find a common denominator here. So this one over here needs to have a cosine theta. We're going to multiply by cosine theta on both sides. So then we multiply this together. This gives us a cosine squared theta over cosine theta plus the sine squared theta over cosine theta. Now we have a common denominator and we can combine these fractions. Our denominator is cosine, so that goes on the bottom. The top, look at that, cosine squared plus sine squared. Cosine squared plus sine squared, which, remember, is equal to 1. This is equal to now 1 over cosine theta, and this can break all the way down to secant of theta.